We're at the helm at the 400, and the standard helm setup when it comes to displays is the 16-inch NSO Evo 3S is standard, along with the 9-inch NSX. You can then add, with the upgraded pack, a second 16-inch display. With that package also comes a VHF radio and a radar. And then you can add the advanced package where you have the third 16-inch display, you have a bigger radar, the Halo 24, you have AIS, and you have a 1 kilowatt Sharp echo sounder transducer. So what we wanted to do, what we wanted to achieve is to make the boat as easy as understand as possible, to understand for how long I can stay out, am I draining too much, when will the batteries run out, and I'm talking about batteries in general. So what we did together with Navico, Simrad, we made a Saxdor application. So on the home screen of your Simrad, on the 400, you always have this Saxdor application icon. So pressing that takes you to this page. Here you have indication if you have your shore power in, and if it's charging. You have indication if your engine is charging to the system. You have your meter, the top one showing the state of charge, currently 91%, we can also see it here in the center. And the lower one, how much amperage we're currently consuming. Tapping the middle gives me the exact amperage we are consuming. We're consuming currently 24 amps, and it also shows that from the battery we're consuming out to the system. So this is the primary page. Then we have an arrow here. Pushing that takes us to another page. These are the two pages we have in the application. So here we can monitor the voltage of the port and starboard engine battery, the bow thruster battery, and the domestic batteries. The three batteries for the bow thruster and the engines can also be individually switched off by pressing and holding for 3 seconds. Doing this might get you a bit more at ease that you are 100% sure that the batteries are full when you decide to take off. We also have the fuel tank reading, fresh water, black water, and gray water. And last but not least, we have quick audio control menu where we can control volume and the source and toggle. So the Saxdor application, when we have more equipment, more optionals, it will also look a bit different. So in this particular boat we have the lithium batteries, or the generator replacement package as we call it, meaning that we have the first one, the top one, which is still the domestic batteries, looks the same as you would if you wouldn't have had the lithium batteries. But now we also have the Shore 2 and the lithium batteries, and we have similar data here. We have state of charge, pressured again, we have the amperage, current draw, and we have time to discharge. So when we consume as we do now, we also see here that the inverter is putting out about 700 watts. We have 22 hours to go. And currently 94%, we're running full air condition that is consuming about 700 now. We have 22 hours doing this. And this is real time. So if I would start the grill now, the number here will definitely change to a lower number, but that also gives you the feedback as a user, as a captain. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do grilling for too long because it reduces my time so much. So if we're in a situation where we have the domestic batteries basically drained, maybe we're down to 30% or 40% or something, but we still have plenty of use in the lithium batteries, we have the ability to open like a tap here, basically, so the lithium batteries starts to charge the domestic batteries, kind of the same as you would have in starting your traditional generator. So what I do is just push this button, and you can see immediately on the graphics here that power starts to go from the lithium batteries into the domestic batteries.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so the Saxdor 400 is standard with a 9-inch screen here on the dash and one 16-inch screen on the main helm. It can be optioned with two other, so altogether 3 16 inches. But the idea of the 9-inch is that when you're at anchor, you don't navigate, you don't use your or doesn't have any use for your big screens, you still have this 9-inch to have the boat data. So the Saxdor application is available on this as well. So here you have everything you need. You have your state of charge, your battery overview, how much time you have left to go, and you have your tanks, water, fuel, individual battery levels. So this is all you need to have while at anchor.